Several scientists and research team contribute of the team development of vaccine COVID-19. Who invented the vaccine? Dr. Kalin and Dr. Drew Wiseman. There are two scientists from the University of Pennsylvania whose work on messenger RNA and the foundation for the development of mRNA vaccine. The second, Oxford University team, a team of scientists led by Dr. Sarah and Prof. Andrew from the University of Oxford, developed AstraZeneca vaccine in collaboration with the pharmaceutical company AstraZeneca. These are just some of the scientists and research teams involved in the development of COVID-19 vaccine. Thank you.
When and how many years old we was when we were invented. The first vaccine against COVID-19 was authorized by the FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration of the United States Department of Health and Human Services. It was first licensed for emergency use on December 11, 2020. The vaccine was developed by Pfizer BioNTech and was based on safety and efficacy data from a clinical trial involving more than 40,000 people. The FDA granted full approval to the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine on August 23 in the 2021 for using the population to help to reduce deaths and acute cases of coronavirus. This vaccine was essential to combat the high rate of infections that were occurring throughout the world. Guatemala was no exception. All of us had been in quarantine for 1 year and 5 months with our families and probably with fear that one of our the most vulnerable relatives suffered from this disease that causes a pandemic. We had to adapt to virtual classes and hygienic regulations to avoid contagions while we wait to be vaccinated. Thank you.
Why is important and why it changed our lives? The consensus is that COVID will become endemic from the pandemic, which means that we will live with it like we do with the flu, without as grave consequence as today. After all the countries getting the vaccine against COVID-19, countries started relaxing lockdown rules and intensity, and the number of the new infections dropped significantly. The World Health said 19% of the world's population now has some immunity from the virus. A year on, at least in most parts of the world, a semblance of normalcy has returned. The face masks are off, work from home checks are easing, we've woken up to new realities. During the last 3 years, COVID-19 has impacted everything from how we live to how we interacted with each other. Everything aspect of our lives has been affected in some way or the other. The pandemic changed our daily routines, such shopping and commuting. People began an accelerated digital interaction. Medicine from the local pharmacist delivered to our doorstep, and work from home became the new normal. Companies across the world started inculcating the hybrid work model. The entertainment industry gained massively during the lockdown. New shows and web series gained popularity. If people hadn't gotten the vaccine against COVID-19, they couldn't return to new normality. Thank you.
What would our life be like if it hadn't been invented? It would be boring. Science we would not have the freedom has we have tonight to go. Oh, street food because we would be working or studying virtually. We would also still be in the pandemic with a curfew and with the corresponding distance, also with COVID previous measures. Thank you.
Where and how was invented? These RNA vaccines are the results of decades of work. There were two diseases before, SARS and MERS. They both caused by various coronaviruses that are closely related to the virus that causes COVID-19. RNA versions of vaccines have been studied against influenza, Zika, etc. And as soon as the genetic code became available to the SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, scientists began to design the RNA for the vaccine, which provides instructions for cells to build the unique protein for SARS-CoV-2. The most popular vaccines in Guatemala are Pfizer, that was invented in New York, Moderna, that was invented in Massachusetts, United States, AstraZeneca was invented in Cambridge, United Kingdom, and finally Sputnik that was invented in Russia. Thank you very much.